Yo, yo, what up? Selected J Cut here. Hopefully this is coming through. I should be streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope right now. So if you're tuning in, thank you. Please spread the word. Be sure and follow me on whatever platform that you happen to be tuned in on. I've got the audio going through my GoPro right now, so hopefully there's no issues with that. It looks like it's coming through okay. I'm doing a quick Duburbia live stream. I'm actually got a little project that I'm doing, and I thought I'd record it. So it's gonna be I have this warped record. It's the Dub Trio. I received it in the mail from New Damage. That's the label it's on. It's a brand new record and it was warped, and they sent me a replacement, so I've got that one. But I'm gonna try and cut this one down because the warps are on the outside of the record, like the last two songs, or the first two songs on each side rather. So I'm going to try and cut it down. It's just before the groove. I've got it marked here. This is on the B side, so the last two songs, and the other side, the last two songs take up a little bit less room, so it should play the last two songs on both sides. It's going to be a custom record. If it works out, this is the first time I've used this hot knife to cut vinyl, so I don't know exactly. This is going to be a little experiment. Hopefully all goes well. I got my sidekick Gemma here. Got the window open to get some ventilation in here because there's going to be some fumes, I understand. So I will wear a mask for this. Hopefully it doesn't muffle my voice too much. I doubt if it will. Doing this just to troll all the anti-maskers out there. It feels so good. Yeah. Okay. So I've got a record that I'm going to do a little experiment cut on just to see how it works out. I've got the temperature set up to 250. I had used this hot knife the other day to cut some PVC type plastic, so I used a considerably higher temperature, and hopefully I didn't mess the blade up doing that. We'll find out right about now. I'll start with just trying to cut some of this record. I might have to increase the temperature too. It does feel like it's cutting. I don't want to like ruin the grooves completely. Yeah, so I've watched a few tutorials on this, and it looks like you kind of got to punch through the vinyl. I'm doing it on a glass plate here. Yeah, it looks like it's cut. I think I will probably increase the temperature just a little. Let's see. Bring it up to like 300. See what that does. Yeah, so it looks like it's cutting. It's just a very slow process there. Let's see here. Trying to decide if I want to try bringing the temperature up a little bit more. I think I will. Say 350 just for shits and giggles here. Wait for the iron to heat up here. There it goes. Let's see here. Yeah, my goal is to be able to just get a nice clean cut, which I think this is doing a little bit more successfully. Now if it's gonna interfere with the grooves, that's another issue. I might cut just a little on the outside of the line there just to be safe. I did make the line on the outside of the grooves, but so I've got a pretty good cut in this one. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try this. I mean, If it works, it works. If it doesn't, I mean, it's a free record basically, so. Once again, if you are tuning in, follow my page, YouTube, Twitch. What else is there? Facebook, of course. Everybody's my friend on Facebook already. Except for those that aren't. Let's see here. Alright. I'm going to cut from the side rather than just punching right in the middle. It's kind of a slow process. I wonder if I can kind of make a line. Let's see. Yeah. Tempted to bring the temperature up a little higher, but don't know if I should. I feel like I will. I'll bring it up another 50. To cut through the plastic that I cut through, it was a plastic pet door that I cut through the other day, and I brought the temperature up to 900. I think it was way up there, 890 or 960 or something. I can't even remember. And so this thing gets up there. It still took a while to cut through it. Oh yeah, this is going through pretty nicely here at 400. Well, bring it up to 420. That's a nice round number. Let's see what it does there. It'll really work even better. Doesn't seem to be completely melting the vinyl like, well, of course it's melting the part I want it to, but outside of that it seems to be doing all right. Thinking about doing a live mix later on tonight. I got to sometime this weekend. I've been on vacation and I haven't really, well, I have been doing things. I got an MPC 1000 that I've been learning, so I've been spending a lot of time doing that. Have an MPC, or I'm sorry, I got the MPC 1 that I've been learning. I've got an MPC 1000 that I've had for a while that I'm going to take apart one of these days, clean it up, and I may end up selling that one. I'm not sure though. It's nice to have, but the new one is like nicer, so we'll see. After I take it apart and fix it and everything, I might like it more. Let's see if I can get some of this vinyl off of here. See, hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. I feel like I'm pretty good in the view. Yeah, it's a slow, steady burn here. I'm getting close to the sensitive part, so hopefully I can keep it going. Had pretty good luck so far with it, I think. Just look at the other side and see how it's looking over there. Yeah, so it's cutting all the way through. A lot of vinyl on this blade here. Trying to clean it off. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Shit, I'm tempted to bring the temperature up a little higher. gonna be rough. It's not gonna be a perfect circle. It's not gonna be oh, I think I might have cut the grooves there a little bit too. Hopefully I didn't fuck them up. Yeah, it's not gonna be perfect, but for first try, maybe it'll be all right. It's cutting all the way through there. Oh, do I bring the temperature? I'll bring the temperature up another. I'll bring it up to 450. I was hoping 420 was going to be the magic number there. All right. I think it might be getting a little hot. It seems to be, well, I think it'll be all right for now. It's definitely not going to be perfect. But I could see, as far as crafts, I got tons of records that are unplayable. Gemma, let's get you more of a shot. Yeah. I got tons of old records that basically I could repurpose. So if you have any craft ideas, anything you would like made, melted out of vinyl records, be sure and mention that to me. I feel like this could be something I could do. Get rid of a lot of clutter. I'm such a pack rat. I don't like to throw things away, so I got a lot of junk. But I like to think that I will use some of it someday. Every now and then I just start getting rid of clutter, but there's always more. Let's see here. Hope you're enjoying this live stream. This is Culture Clash International, Duburbia. Straight out of the suburbs, through the interwebs, coming at you. Live and direct. Oh, and that circle is getting, I'm like losing the curve there. Let's see here. Oh, I don't want to do that. What else? I feel like I should just keep going the way I'm going. It's just a long process. I might not end up ending the live stream before I'm done, but we'll see. I'll keep going for a while. One thing I did read was not to leave the blade in one spot for too long, because it will start melting the record. So I'm trying to keep it moving. It doesn't look like it's quite cutting all the way through, but I don't think that'll be too big of a problem. I can, once I get it all the way around, I figure I can go through and go around and cut it fairly easily. Also, I can flip it over. So we'll see how that works out. Oh, Jesus. Well, that groove is gonna be fucked. Oh well. I shouldn't have done that. So one thing I will learn from this is to be very relaxed, take your time, and don't try to force it, because that's what I did there, and it just was a big mistake apparently. Sorry if I'm mumbling with my mask on too. Hopefully the audio is even coming through. It looks like it is. I don't have any reference. Don't have anybody watching nearby that could tell me, so that was a hint to my significant other, Bonnie, who is in the living room. She's more into watching her friends stream Grand Theft Auto right now. Well, we've both been doing that. I can't lie. I've been watching that too. It's fun. I'm more into playing those, so I've been trying. I had to put Windows on my Mac, which I'm not really a computer person. I'm like a Mac person, which, you know, I guess that's a computer, but it's user friendly, and PCs just have never seemed user friendly to me. So anyway, I've been had to install Windows on my Mac, and I loaded Grand Theft Auto. It took like 100 gigs. And I've been playing it, but I haven't gamed in many years, and this is all like, you know, controlled by the keyboard, so it's not second nature to me, that's for sure. I've been having to learn how to do simple things like walk and point weapons and things like that. So one of these days I want to get online and play Grand Theft Auto socially. But for the time being, I'm just kind of getting through the learning how to do everything on there. Oh shit. Brought the temperature down a little. I'm going to actually bring the temperature up just a little bit more. I'll bring it up to 480 just to see how that does. Yeah, I can't believe I did that right there. You're gonna hear that, that's for sure. If it'll even play through it. Such is life. Once again, if you are tuning in, be sure and follow my page. This isn't all I do. I have a podcast, DJ, Slipmat.io, and Mixcloud.com. Selecta JCut Selecta, on both of those. But anyway, this is just one aspect of the many. Yeah, I'd really feel better if it was getting a cleaner cut there. Shit, I'm gonna bring the temp up some more, fuck it. 500. Switch the record real quick. I'll be right back. All right. Alright, so at this point I'm just trying to cut a groove all the way around the record. It's going most of the way through, but not all the way through. So if I leave it on there for a few seconds, it pushes all the way through. So I figured this line is going to be, or this cut is going to be most of the way through, all the way around the record, and I'll just be able to go through and clean it up real quick, cut it the rest of the way, and then clean it up. But we'll see how it works out. Definitely smelling the vinyl fumes. Hopefully I'm not getting too high off of this shit. Hopefully Gemma's not. She seems to be okay. Yeah, I have to look into some other blades. Maybe there's a better option. I just used the one that came with the soldering iron here. But it is working, I mean. So far, looks good. Definitely not gonna be a perfect circle. It's gonna be slightly imperfect. More than slightly, probably. If you are watching me this Friday night, I do appreciate it. Hopefully this is entertaining. I'm entertained. Yeah, I should have started at a higher temperature. I think it definitely works better. Okay, I'm just about all the way around the record, so go ahead and make one more pass around it. Let's see if I can get it completely separated here. Clean up the cuts a little bit, maybe. Theoretically. Yeah, this is gooey vinyl. I think the fumes are getting to me. Yeah, it's rough, but hey, live and learn. Yeah, this temperature is definitely working better. I should have had it at 500 from the get-go. Might even bring it up a few degrees higher. Let's go we'll go 550. Go 575, fuck it. Alright, here we go. Give it a few minutes to warm up. see here. This should be like a hot knife through butter here. No, not quite. It's kind of, oh, it's warping the record a little as I go. I'm going to bring it down. Go 550. Alright, got through both sides of the record. So I'm guessing that I've been streaming for, what, 30? At least 30 minutes now. Oh, okay, good. Not quite the end of the record. Yeah, it's feeling easier. It's got the groove already cut and just kind of cutting all the way through now. You can see the gap where it's actually separating. God, that 575, it cut so easily, but it was just starting to really, it was making the whole record warp. So 550 is about the sweet spot, apparently. From my experience thus far. Yeah, it'd be nice to have another blade. Gotta have a mask on. Derp. Derp. Alright. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just go kind of slow all the way around right now. Oh, yeah, you can see it cutting there. Yeah, just have to really let it go slow and let it sit there on the vinyl for just a second to cut through. Bring the temperature up to like 560. Believe that was. Oh, I guess there's one more song. At least one more. Well, it may take a couple of passes around the record, but it's definitely cutting through. It's getting easier. Yeah, I might even be able to clean up those rough edges a little, hopefully. When I was doing some research online, I saw there was some articles on pieces on doing a cutting vinyl with a Dremel. I don't actually have one of those, but would not be opposed to investing in one. Looks like I got some. I can't actually interact with the chat right now, but I do see it up there. It's probably Bonnie. Thank you, or whoever's watching and commenting. I do appreciate it. I'll take that as a positive that I must have audio going through. Either that or somebody's just watching and doesn't care that there's no audio. They're just like, oh, just like it. Either way. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, it must not have been cut as deep in here. It's getting a little tougher. The blade might be dirty too. Guess I could kind of perforate the whole thing if I had to. Make it that way all the way around and just punch it through, but it's almost there. Cut real close right in there. It's gonna be a little, I mean, this is obviously imperfect, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it, but get a little closer to the groove than I had intended. Okay, that's 2 passes around. Let's see where we're at now. Yeah, it looks like it's cut most of the way around now. I'll try and take one more pass. I'll bring the temperature back up to, I'll try 575 again. Maybe if I just keep it moving, it won't give me any problems. Oh yeah, I feel like it's cutting through now. Most of the way. Let's see if I can break that up. I'm not gonna chew that. I don't want to end up breaking the whole record. That'd suck. It's again Dub Trio. I have it playing right now, so hopefully it doesn't get me blocked for copyright infringements. I'm have it on really low, so it may not even be getting picked up. Doing alright, Gemma? Might have to reverse directions and try going one more pass all the way around the record the other way. Let's see right here. It's really close. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna try that. So I will cut this way. Hopefully I'm not obstructing the view either. That's cutting through. Really close. I think this is the side that's like not cut all the way through yet, but yeah, it's about 90% of the way cut through at this point. Try another go in this direction. If I can just be real patient, I can probably get it done this time around. Once again, if you are tuning in, thank you, and be sure and subscribe. You can subscribe on YouTube, Twitch, Periscope, Facebook. Don't forget to check out www.cultureclash.com, as well as www.selectajcut.com. If you want to support, you can subscribe on patreon.com, Culture Clash International. And there's also Mixcloud. You can be a subscriber on Mixcloud, get exclusive mixes. Haven't been too active on there, but definitely plan on being more of a presence on Mixcloud for the next few months. So follow me on there, Select a J-Cut on Mixcloud. And there's Slipmat. Slipmat.io is another DJ platform that I play on sometimes. I haven't been on there as much as I'd like to, but I do plan to be on there. So Slipmat.io, and go to J-Cut Selecta is my name on there. Thought this was going to be the final pass, but I feel like it might take one more, but maybe we'll see. 99% done. Tempted. Yeah, I think I'm going to try. I flipped the record over on the A side's up now. Maybe if I give it one pass on this side, I can get it the rest of the way cut. We'll see. It's definitely been fun finding out. No, I think I think I should have stuck with the other side. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna break away some of this just to make it look like I've done something here. Now that way I can see where I need to finish cutting. Reminded a little personal anecdote. I had a group called Bizarre Incorporated, Bizarre Inc., a techno, early 90s techno on the Vinyl Solutions label. I bought this record. And I used to collect anything on Vinyl Solution because not Jack Dangers, I'm sorry. Jonathan Saul Kane, I think it's these vinyl fumes are getting to me here. Don't quote me on anything I say right now. I'm probably high as fuck from vinyl fumes. But anyway, Jonathan Saul Kane on Vinyl Solutions. Depth Charge was what initially got me into the label and collecting. But Bizarre Inc. was this techno record that was released. And I had bought it, and it was like really warped, really bad. Like you couldn't play a minute, you couldn't play 10 seconds of the song because it was just skipped all the way through. And I don't know, I don't think the record stores really took returns or whatever, and so I just hung on to the record, and I'd have it up on the wall. My friend Rob posted, and I remember came over one day and just fucking grabbed this record off the wall and snapped it in half. And my friend Dave and I are just sitting there like, oh my god, because I never, like, you know, I couldn't imagine snapping a record in half. But anyway, so I had another copy, another different remix that I had got, so it wasn't really an issue anyway. I'm just, like I said earlier, I'm a pack rat. I hang on to things. I like to make uses for them when I can. Sometimes it all just clutters up and takes up space, but you know, not all of it. I'll defend the pack rats out there. Okay, the record ended now, so I've been at this for well over half an hour now. And let's see here. Got a pretty substantial amount cut. Got a little ways to go, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep rolling just to get it finished. So if you're still tuning in, I appreciate it. Hopefully it's not too boring. Yeah, this. Oh, I know. I need to clean this thing again. It's really gotten gummed up here. Maybe if I flip this around. Doing all right, Gemma? Is those fumes getting to you? The cat Gemma here. This is her favorite room. She's got. Put a pet door just for her, so I can let her in this room whenever she wants to come in here. So she'll come hang out even when I'm not here. She's always my co-star in my videos. Alright, getting really close. It's not going to be pretty. You can sand it or something, I don't know. Figure something out. Really close. It's at 574 right now. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta like let it sit on a spot for just a second and it gets through, but gotta shout out my homie Mike. Actually gave me the idea for cutting records down. He's been wanting to cut some down for a while, so I got this when I needed a new soldering iron. I got one with the heat knife attachment for this purpose. So I don't know, I just hate to try on like a, because he's got like a couple Studio One records and some really cool records to do, and hate to just haphazardly start cutting at a record and fuck it all up. So I wanted to try on some of my own records first. Next time I might cut one down for a artistic piece next rather than for function. I don't know. Have to dig through some of my old warped records and see what I can do. I thought it'd be cool to try and like splice records together, but it'd be really hard to seeing how this process works. I don't know how you could do that and keep a groove going, so I could make really clean, precise cuts. It'd be kind of cool. But anyway, I'm rambling now. Blame it on the vinyl fumes. Really close. Alright, almost there. Really freaking close now. Oof, hands cranked up. Oh, really close. Really close. Okay. Damn. Alright, so we got this, and we got this. Yeah, definitely rough around the edges. See if I can clean it up with this. I feel like I'm going to need to sand it somehow. Probably trim it off with this if I was really careful, but I don't want to interfere with the grooves. So just leave it rough for the moment. Go ahead and turn this thing off. Alright, so here we go. Play the side that I scratched and see how bad that messed it up. Feels like I gave it a pretty good gash there. Oh yeah. Well, I did manage to put a pretty massive skip in that side of the record, but I'd say overall it was a success. Definitely try this again and see where it goes from there. So anyway, thanks for joining me. Culture Clash International. Select